Think of, okay, but coming from Beirut, could you have ever imagined that you'd be sitting here now, the President of the United States comes to visit you? You are sitting here on one of, you've created this. Now, I know you've surrounded yourself with excellent people, and you have inspired people to come from all over the world, corporations to develop here and spend billions of dollars. How do you think that has come about through your simple beginning to where you are today?
It's a mixture of things, from persistence, goodwill, strong will, stubbornness, how to make business deals, how to create an environment where all the participants get what they want, how to make offers people can't refuse, the timing of the offer, not in the mafia way. You know, the difference between the Italian mafia and the Scottish mafia.
You don't have a horse's head in the back.
Yeah. The Italian mafia makes you an offer you can't refuse. The Scottish mafia makes you an offer you can't understand. Meaning opportunities that people value, that they get interested in. And you do it gradually because, you know, if on day one, any of us here went to the Capitol and said, we're going to create the biggest industry university innovation hub in the US, and we're going to generate $14 billion, give us $1 billion, they probably would have left us out of New York.
They would.
And no, it's not the US.
Yeah.
And luck. I mean, there is a point where luck helps by other people's inaction.
And timing.
And timing. And location. My colleague, way more senior than me, who I interacted with at MIT, his name is Rafael Reif. He was the head of all the microelectronics programs when we started microelectronics here. And we had to work together in 1998 on a joint national consortium at MIT, Stanford, Cornell, Georgia Tech, Harvard, Yale, and SUNY Albany. And they would stutter with the name at first. They understand
what is SUNY Albany? Right. It's the best drinking capital of the world, right? You know?
Exactly. He was just appointed president of MIT. But 3 years ago, he told me, and I quote, "You son of a bitch, you guys beat us in nano by 3 years." They formed committees.
Sure.
Faculty spent their time studying it. By the time they were done, what we did was the business of academics, create accountability within the academic system, have individuals make decisions and be held accountable for it, from me down, which is unheard of in the academic environment.
So you went towards a concept of business within academia.
Absolutely.
And now, as you developed that and you brought all these companies together, it wasn't automatic. They weren't falling over each other to come here. You had to negotiate, you had to administer it, you had to develop it, build it, construct it, and look, now you're building a whole nother new facility.
And manage it. I mean, it's a relationship that you have to continue managing and nurturing with all the companies.
Of course.
Because with any new company coming in, the others feel threatened, and so you have to pay them attention. Kind of like more kids coming in.
Yes.
And you have to treat all the kids equally. The walls, I think there is one behind us here, glass wall that separates the lab space from the Tokyo Electron space. Two competing major equipment companies. There is another one in that facility, glass, that separates Tokyo Electron, their space there, from Applied Materials. Applied is the largest, 10 billion. That is the second largest, about 8-9 billion a year.
Okay.
That wall, when we were building the facility, took 6 months of negotiations because they wanted the old dark. They didn't want
One
to
to know
eat
the
what
other.
the other.
But
And-
you've overcome that.
Exactly, by showing them that in this open innovation model, you still can have a glass wall, and you still can treat them both in the Switzerland model equally. And even if one of them looks across the world to the other side, they can't tell what the other side is processing, and we're not going to leak to the other side what they're doing. And so through a combination of them building their confidence that we're going to reach Switzerland, it's a level playing field, that they're both going to be treated equally, and what I call the carrot and carrot approach. And, you know, money talks.
Money does talk. And without
Because-
money, it doesn't happen.
And the carrot and carrot approach me is opposed to using carrot and stick, use the carrot, but depends, you know, whether you want to use it as an incentive in the mouth or